Second time in a row the microphone has turned itself off. Anyway, welcome back to Touhou Puppet Dance Performance. No, that's not what I'm playing. Touhou Puppet Play. Enhanced Reloaded. Now it's tripping me up. Last part I beat Surge, and then I started the next route, and then this part I'm going to continue the next route, and then maybe start the cave. It sounded like I was a bit quiet the last part, that's because the microphone was farther away from my face. I'm not going to do that anymore, I was closer to my face, but I did that because I was trying to put myself into the habit of the next time I play The Walking Dead, where I'm going to try to have the microphone away from my face a bit more, so maybe the voices knocking off of my, the voices being echoed won't be as much of an issue. But, yeah. I'm gonna continue the next route. I kind of remembered a bit about what I had planned to talk about and then completely forgot about. But I'm not gonna start that until I, start fighting the next trainer. So, I think that was... I, skipped the dude, I think, to talk to the bug catcher instead. Hopefully this area doesn't go on too long, because I don't want Kasume to end up too under leveled compared to everyone else. Yeah, I think it's you. I skipped you. Who's that walking there with those good-looking Bonica? How can you see my Bonica? They're currently in the orbs right now. Just looked at my orbs, my dude. Right, doesn't Sandra kind of just destroy Orin? I think so. Not if she misses, she doesn't. What's the... Is that not 100% accurate? Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. Why is Mirror Shot 90%? It is a 65 power move. Why does it need to be 90% accurate? I fucking hate Pokemon moves like that are just needlessly not 100% accurate for no fucking reason. It's like, yeah, all these equivalents for all these other types of moves that are of similar power, they have 100% accuracy, but not this one. If you're a hard type, get fucked. You can't hit everything all the time. This equivalent or this equivalent. Same equivalent in 50 million other types, they hit just fine. But not you! Because fuck you! Luigi. Anyway, that's not the move. I think the reason is the move that's supposed to hit you. So let me use that one instead. Yeah, you die to this. No, you don't. I thought you did. But you died to something. No, apparently you did not die to something. Apparently my memory is dead. And wrong. As it always is. Was I caught in Fire Spin or something? Does that not affect me now that the other one's gone? I guess not. I don't know how those trap moves work. Still have the same Pokemon out that used it in order for it to still work. I know with Leech Seed, it's like, that's not how it works, because as long as you get hit once, it stays there until you switch out. 420 money, huh? 420 money? I mean, it is racing. It's one of the few Sure Yes videos I remember is fucking old name that is, the racist sells weed video. It's like that one and the America Clown Piece video. Where am I going? There's multiple ways to go now. Haha, bring it on. Right, yeah, the thing I wanted to talk about that I forgot about last part was, I remember in an older video, I think it might have been, Book of Star Mythology. I have Bubble Beam and then I used Astonish. What am I doing? Magnitude 8! Oh god. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, I complained about, I talked about Five Nights at Freddy's for a bit, and I complained about how I find it annoying how common the putting I solved something in the title is for a video. Because it's never that you solved it, because it's just a fucking theory that's never confirmed, so the fact that you put solved, it's just really fucking annoying, because it's blatantly lying. Well, here's the thing, that's basically the meta of Five Nights at Freddy's videos now. If you don't put solved in your video, if you put solved in your video, of Five Nights at Freddy's video, 10 times more people will watch it for some fucking reason, I don't know. So, yeah, my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's creator right now is, Gibby's Horror Homestead. And he's been making videos, going over some of the FNAF books. I'm really gonna lose right now. Great. Fucking great luck that was. and he's been making videos about going over the FNAF books, and his first couple titles for that was just like, you know, actually explaining what the fuck it was, which was like an analysis of the book. But apparently, that didn't get that many views, so what he had to do was he had to change it to I solved the fucking book, even though that's not even remotely what it is. And I'm pretty sure he even, like, apologized about it, but it's like, it's just something he had to do, and then as soon as he did it, like, fucking views came out of nowhere. And it's just like, it's just unfortunate. How you just have to fucking lie in your videos for clickbait, and that's just what you have to do, because people aren't gonna watch it otherwise. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, those videos have actually been, like, great so far, because, for the longest time, I've just kind of dismissed the FNAF books as just kind of, like, garbage. Because I've, like, heard very brief descriptions of what happens in some of them, and it's just like, that sounds really fucking stupid, these books suck. But, I don't know, I've been watching those videos for some of the, like, those over-analysis videos for the books, and some of them, like, they don't sound like great stories, but they have some neat stuff in it. Like, the recent one he did was over Fetch, and he, like, had to talk about fucking physics for, like, 15 minutes, because one of the themes in that book was, like, basically the Force, but in a lot of physics terms, and it's just, he had to go and explain it all, and then he had to go on a tangent about some play that was made 60 years ago. It's just kind of neat to watch that. It's just like, yep, this is about Five Nights at Freddy's, and a story where a fucking dog goes around and kills people because it's powered by magic. Anyway, I grabbed a purple shard. I should probably see if anyone can use it. What is this? Technical. So I'm guessing the fact that this doesn't say no use means I can use it. Sure, Kogasa. If I accidentally pressed the cancel button here and just wasted the shard, wouldn't that suck? Look at that pose. Isn't that a neat pose? Kind of hard to tell where the leg ends and the shoe begins, but you know. Anyway, Kogasa is now Technical Kogasa instead of normal Kogasa. I don't know if Technical Kogasa is good, but it's just the one I'm using because, I don't know, it was there, so why not? So now that makes how many evolved team members? 1, 2, 3, and then Kasume's also evolved, so that's 4. That's more than half. Wow. So yeah, that was one thing I wanted to talk about, and go my Super Bug Bonica. And just like, because I was already talking about, like, you know, like clickbait titles, so I figured I'd talk about clickbait thumbnails. And one thing I wanted to talk about that was, you know, Genso Chronicle, that's the guy's name. He made that video about Hifu recently, and I watched. It was a pretty good video, from what I remember. You can watch that instead of having to, you know, read through Hifu. That's really boring. I kid. But anyway, like, the most notable thing about that fucking video is that its thumbnail is you know, girls kissing, which is like 90% of Rinko and Maribel fan art anyway, but you know. So I guess it's being accurate to the common representation, but yeah, apparently the reason why that was a thumbnail is because he didn't have an idea of what he should use for a thumbnail, so he asked Twitter, and Twitter, you know, once again proved for like the 1000th time why they should never be in charge of anything, and chose that, so he used it. And I can only assume that that thumbnail caused it to get like at least 5 times the amount of views it was gonna get otherwise. But that's just the way things go when YouTube are quirky. Where am I going? going. Have I not fought you yet? I'm taking the rock tunnel to go to Lavender. How are you now? I didn't think this route would be that much longer, and it's still going. I didn't switch out something. I thought I did. But, yeah. Ginso Chronicle, I think some of their videos are neat, even though, like, he tries to take a lot of Touhou's lore seriously when I really don't think Touhou lore should be taken that seriously, because I don't think it's that great, but, you know, I've said that multiple times, it's really not important. But yeah, I've watched most of the videos, and I think most of them are pretty neat. That one that, compared, like, Touhou to Tolkien works, I thought that one was pretty neat. Even though, you know, saying, like, Touhou's world is, like, anything, like, nearly as well written as Lord of the Rings is, like, no, but, you know, when you make the comparisons there, they're neat. I haven't watched that video in a while, and I really like it. I think the only video I haven't watched of theirs, which ironically I think is one of the most popular ones, is the one about whether you can survive in Kinsokyo. Because I kind of fucking hate that conversation. Because it's always the same thing, where it's like, oh no, Kinsokyo, it's actually super dangerous and shit. And if you ever went there, you would automatically die, specifically to Rumia. It's always Rumia who'll kill you, trust me. And it's just like, I don't fucking care. It's just a thing I don't like about Touhou, where it's like, oh yeah, Touhou, don't worry, its world is really dangerous and shit, but also, like, it's never gonna be shown anywhere ever, most of the time. It's like, cool fucking tonal consistency. I need to heal. Yeah, that's about what I had to talk about. Just like that. And now I need to figure out what to talk about now, and I've kind of lost all my ability to think about things to talk about. I mean, I'm only doing 2 episodes today, so I don't want to deal with this for too much longer. Is anyone still level 26? Yes. Jun is still level 26. And then for a lot of those arguments about why Kinsokyo is super dangerous, they like take a bunch of shit that Aku made the fuck up as like absolute fact. It's like, I'm pretty sure the whole fucking point of that is that Aku makes shit up because it's supposed to scare people when Touhou characters aren't actually scary. But you know, whatever. Nope, they're actually all super deadly and will kill 50 million people every single day, you know? Yep. Where do I go? I don't go over here. No? Where do I go over here? No. Okay, that's just a bunch of ledges. That's the way to go down from there. Yes, go this way. I'm gonna go over here. No? No, don't go that way. Okay, so I go to this, where this guy is. Aren't you a little toughy? Tough Puppy. That is not me, that is my dog. His name's Cut Puppy. Named after Tough Puppy? I explained this last part, yes. Very important. Anyway, I don't really know what Jun does. Especially Technical Jun. Technical Kogasa. I don't know, they've got a bunch of moves, so I'm just gonna use them. Got like one ghost move, even though they're a ghost type. The other moves are just kind of there. Really gonna make my accuracy go down like that, and then of course I can't hit you because 70%. Right, I still don't know how this stuff works. I like joked in the last part that it would go from 70 to 40 to 10 to... But you can go past that, so you couldn't go to like -20. You suck. You know that? You know that? You suck. You just suck. but that's not how it works. Apparently, it's the first part is 70, and I don't know what it goes after that. I assume it goes down in effectiveness after each one. So I guess the meta strategy is to just use it once, unless you're a stupid trader whose whole gimmick is that they spam evasion and or sand attack. Man, that's gonna be fun. You know who you fight in this game? Koga. Koga sucks because Koga spams evasion all the time. Actually, do they do that in this game? I know they do that in Gold and Silver, when as a part of the Elite Four, but I don't know if they do that as a gym leader, because that's what they are in this game. Because that's one of the confusing parts about this game, is that it adds Johto, so I don't remember what Koga's role is. I think he's still just a gym leader, I don't think he's part of the Elite Four at any point. Anyway, do I need to heal now? Yeah, I do, because my Kogasa is paralyzed. 720, that's 300 more than 420. Okay, apparently I just jumped down that ledge. That's what I do next, so that's great. So, after this I can't go back. It's very exciting. I will be stuck. Unable to get my Kosume again. So I have to keep using Cut over and over again, because the Pokemon trees are the fastest growing plant life in the world. You just cut down a tree and it comes right back again. It's very annoying. But yeah, just... That's why I don't try to worry about views too much, because, you know, ultimately, how many views you get a lot of time has nothing to do with the quality of the video, it has to do with how well you clickbaited your shit. So, I don't feel like, you know, just because a video I did didn't get views means it's bad. Not that I feel like my videos are really that great. My playthrough videos are kind of just low quality stuff that is stuff you'd expect from YouTube like 15 years ago, but you know, it's the kind of stuff I enjoyed from 15 years ago, so you know I enjoy making it, even though it's kind of outdated. Oh, that's another thing I've wanted to talk about for a while, but I don't, I keep forgetting. I talked about in Walking Dead how I watched Steven play that game. They're a person I haven't watched in a while, but they're still subscribed. I'm still subscribed to, and they made a video a while ago. It was like, you really paralyzed me again. I just went to go fucking heal to get rid of this paralysis, and the first goddamn move I get hit by in the next battle paralyzes me again. So I have to go back again, do the exact same thing again. Fuck you stupid rabbit. Alright, time to waste more time. Oh, you're paralyzed. Wow. Alright, time to waste more time going back to the center again, because the Pokemon I want to use, because the lowest level is paralyzed. Oh boy. Actually, you know what? Do I even care that much? Can I even go back, actually? Yeah, I can. I can just jump down from here. How much longer is this route? There's another route. Why is there another route? Oh, there's a Pokemon Center right here. And then there's a cave. Okay, I almost made a dumb mistake. Waste a lot of time. But yeah, I made a video recently, or a while ago at this point. It was like a near end of year update, where he was like talking about the way stuff's been going over the past years. And in the video, he basically made the point that like let's play videos just kind of aren't like the meta of YouTube anymore, and like he's been having to try to mix up his content a bit to, you know, get views and stuff, because, you know, he's one of the poor souls that does this stuff for a living, so he has to care about that stuff. And yeah, it's just, it really, you know, showed me that, you know, this stuff isn't this is not the YouTubes anymore. Nowadays, with both, like, 99% of gameplay content on YouTube, I'm pretty sure it's just, like, uploads of VODs on Twitch, and, like, edits of VODs on Twitch. And even if you do Let's Play stuff, it has to be, like, heavily edited. So, yeah, the things I do are very much in the past, but, you know, it's what I do. Oh, Yukari, I've been looking for you. It's me, one of the ever-present aides to Professor Oak. It's your art book has complete data on 20 species. I'm supposed to give you a reward from Professor Oak. Trust me with the Everstone. Yeah, no. So that increases your defenses if you don't evolve your Pokemon, which I guess is useful until you need to evolve your Pokemon, but most of my Pokemon are on the verge of evolution anyway. I heard that ghosts haunt Lavender Town. I guess there's grass over here. We can do this thing again. We can check for the Pokemon in the grass. Who's highest level here? Who's lowest level? Everyone's kind of at the same level now, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, you know, my Let's Play videos aren't exactly great, but like, I don't think they're awful most of the time. I really wish these microphone problems weren't a thing. Hopefully if I get a new microphone for Christmas, it won't be. Yeah, some of those get Tokyo Odyssey videos. It's just, yeah. But, I mean, my cover videos aren't exactly the most high quality thing either. I've been doing this for like, what, over 2 years at this point. I still record that with a fucking phone microphone. Not the best quality, you can hear the goddamn buttons every time I click it. In fact, one of the better things I've done with recent videos compared to older ones is that what I do is, you know, have like, I record in like little sessions that I edit together, and I like edit out the first button press, which is usually the loudest out of each section. And you know, that doesn't deal with all the sections in the middle, but you know, at least it's something. I feel like my videos are better than they used to be. But they're still like not the best thing in the world. But you know, I have fun making them, so it's fine. And I don't really care what the views for them are at the end of the day. Although that is one thing I should probably mention is if I mentioned this before, I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole like play through the entire soundtrack of a game thing anymore, because I know I just said I don't care about views all that much, but like my second most viewed video has like over 4,000 views or something, is the there we go, looking for you, is the essay compilation of all the covers, and I basically consider that, like, fuck. And considering my most popular video is the meme, like, Touhou 6 video that got, like, 13,000 views for some fucking reason, I didn't put much effort into that, so I consider, like, you know, I like the fact that, you know, the Touhou 11 edit video, which put a lot of effort into, is basically my most viewed video that's not a joke. And, you know, that did contribute a little bit to the motivation of wanting to do another game so much sooner. And I am doing 13, and I knew that 13 wasn't going to get nearly as many views as 11, because 13 is not as popular of a game as 11 is, and soundtrack included. And I'm not complaining about the views it got. I got like 300, which is still pretty damn good for me. But it's also like, it shows that just because I do that, it's not going to get like a bunch of views like the essay video is. So, like, I don't know, it's going to contribute to me not having as much motivation to do it again. Small Ice Fairy, who claims herself as the strongest in Genshoku, and she does. I don't know, me doing that again for another game is not as likely. Just because, you know, it takes a shit ton of effort. It took, like, I was working on the Touhou 13 stuff for, I think, like, 2 months in total. And it got about as many views as the Mamizo video did. It got less views than the Sega video did. So, you know, it's not that big of a factor, but it's still a factor in my mind when I think about how much time I'm going to spend on something, you know? It doesn't help that I don't exactly have an idea of what... Well, I did have ideas of what games to do next, but, like, all of them have their potential tracks in them that might be an issue, and they're tracks that are just going to be like, I'm playing this, and I don't even like this track that much, but I'm doing this, you know? Right, Cirno. Let me look at you. Careful nature. I don't know if that's good or not. Ups attack, you have guts. It's pretty damn good, actually. Right. I think I might just fucking look up when Racing evolves. Nope. You're a flying type. I didn't actually realize that. You actually are quite useful because of that. Right, so... I might level up that Cirno between this part and the next part, and they might replace Raisin until Raisin can turn into Avid Raisin. I don't know when that is. That might be what's happening soon. But, I was thinking about using that Hatate, but since Kuroji is apparently already a flying type, I don't really think I need to. Means I can learn Fly, right? Every flying type should be able to learn Fly, right? Surely. I've been out at a Bonica gym a few times, but I always lose. How tragic. Heidi. Heidi, howdy. We're reaching 30 minutes here. I might call it early and just not start exploring the cave. Especially if it's dark and I don't have Flash, because then I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have Flash, and I just don't right now, so I guess I get to go look up where we find Flash in this Pokemon game that 90% of Pokemon game players know how to play, and I don't. Because I don't know what you do in Kanto. Ho ho ho! Now it's your turn! I think Freeze has like a 10% chance or something. It's really unreliable, which is good because it's bullshit. You literally can't do anything when you're frozen. I seriously do have to think if some of these things weren't in Gen 1, if they would just never be added ever again, because like Freeze is kind of bullshit. And I feel like the only reason it hasn't been removed is just because, you know, it's been there since Gen 1, and they dealt with it now, so you can deal with it, you can still deal with it in the future. And it's just like, really? It's a really good mechanic that 10% of the time you just lose because you can't move? Alright, is it pitch black in here? Oh, it is. Why is it pitch black? Where is Flash? Where is Flash? Why do I not have Flash? Roar, Decision, Brick Break, Energy, Rock Tombs? I don't have it. Why do I not have Flash? Right. I am going to assume that there was something I didn't do that I was supposed to do that gave me Flash. So I guess between this part and the next part, I'll go find out what that is. And then when I start the next part, I will have Flash, so I can actually do the stupid tunnel. And then also, I might have a Cirno that'll be replacing Raisin. Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, I'll see you next part. Bye.